What's up guys, Tank from Team Repro Actual here, and today I have a overview and comparison of the FMA Multicam helmet cover versus the Crye Precision Airframe Multicam helmet cover. So first I want to play a little game. I want to see if you guys can guess which one is the Crye Precision one and which one is the FMA reproduction. So, if you guys guess that the one on the helmet is the Crye Precision one, you are correct. So, in this video, I mainly want to be showcasing the FMA one since most of us are already familiar with the Crye Precision Airframe cover. So, I want to go over the similarities and differences of this replica cover, compare the two, and really show you all the features of this really neat helmet cover because it really is pretty good. So first off, a little bit about this helmet cover. It is about this, it's about a size large. It's a size large helmet cover, and you can find this for around $13 to $15 from websites like eBay and JK Army. So for what you get and for how similar it is to the real one, $15 is a really fair price. Not to mention, it's probably the best and most faithful reproduction of the Crye one on the market to this day, of my knowledge, compared to the old TMC one, which barely even resembles Multicam. So, first, let's go over the similarities between these two helmet covers, starting off with the Velcro. So, starting out with the Velcro, you could see that they use the same exact color Velcro. So it's kind of a light khaki, and you can see that the FMA one is on top and the Crye one is right here, and you can see that the color of the Velcro is the same, and the color of the stitching seems to be a little bit different. The FMA one looks a lot lighter, while the Crye Precision one is a lot darker. So the stitching is a little bit different, but for the overall Velcro color, it is the same. So now let's move on to the mesh fabric. So the mesh fabric, to me, it's almost indistinguishable between the two. I want to say it's the same, but if you have really good eyes, maybe you can tell a difference. But for me, the fabric of the actual helmet cover does do a very, very good job of replicating the Crye Precision one. So far, we got the same Velcro color and what appears to be the same mesh fabric. Moving on to the Cordura Fabric on the front of the helmet cover, they also seem to be very similar. From what I could tell, this material, Cordura material on the front of the cover, seems to be genuine Crye Precision Multicam Cordura Fabric, and you can see the Crye Precision one down here. So to the touch, it feels the same, and visually it looks the same as well, so that's also a point for the FMA helmet cover. Some of you guys have probably noticed by now, but this airframe cover is not actually on a airframe, but it is on a Ops Core maritime replica. So yes, these airframe covers do actually fit nicely on maritime helmets, as you can see here. So this is a large, extra large helmet with a medium cover, and it fits pretty nice. So if you're wondering why I have a airframe cover on a maritime, it's because maritime helmet covers go for around $100 plus. So the Crye helmet covers are around $50, $60 depending on where you find them. So these are really nice helmet covers if you don't want to pay the extra $40 for a Ops Core one. Also, if some of you are wondering why I have a rectangle cut into the FMA cover, it's because I cut a little little place so I could mount my contour camera onto the Velcro that was underneath the cover, but I got a cool idea from a guy named Milsim Minded on Instagram, and I have a contour mount attached to the helmet and sticking out from one of the slots on the airframe cover, so now I could mount a Ops Core to my helmet without actually destroying my helmet cover. So this is a really cool idea from Milsim Minded. Alright, so now I want to go over some of the differences between the FMA cover and the Crye Precision one. So the main difference, the main giveaway of the FMA one being a replica, is the lighter color paracord that is sewn on the helmet cover. So on the Crye one, you have a kind of brown, dull, non-reflective paracord, while on the FMA one, it's a lot more out there, it's brighter, and it's a lot more reflective to light. So this is the dead giveaway on the FMA helmet cover, which isn't too much of a big deal, but that is one of the main dead giveaways. And one other complaint I had about the FMA helmet cover is the Velcro in the front. As you can see right here, this Velcro tab sewn in front is angled way too high up. So when it's on your helmet, it's just at this really weird, awkward angle, while the real Crye Precision one will be a little bit more level, a little bit more normal looking, but the FMA one is just like way up there, almost a 45, not a little bit less than a 45, but it's just noticeably awkward. So that's just one complaint I have about the FMA cover. So besides the lack of a Crye Precision tag, this awkwardly angled Velcro, and the brighter paracord, this FMA cover is, like I said, probably the best helmet cover, reproduction helmet cover to the Crye Precision one on the market to this day, to my knowledge. So it's really great. I used it for a couple weeks before I got the Crye Precision one, so for $15 you really cannot go wrong with this helmet cover. It works great on the Ops Core ones, and it should work great on a airframe. One thing to note though, if you do use the FMA cover on a large/extra large Ops Core, it will be a little bit bumpy. So you can see right here that the real one, or the size medium Crye one, it's nice and, you know, tight around the helmet, while if you have the FMA one, it's gonna be a little bit bumpy. You're gonna see a lot of loose fabric because for some reason the size medium airframe cover works best on a size large, extra large. So if you don't want to see loose fabric and these weird bumps, you know, get the size medium Crye Precision cover. But if you don't mind the loose fabric, you know, $15 for a replica one, that's just as good, just with little minor details that are off. You know, you can't really go wrong with 15 bucks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. There'll be more to come, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.